What's up everybody, welcome to the Life of a Board Gamer. My name is Daniel and today we are going to check out King of Tokyo Duel. This one is strictly for a two-player King of Tokyo. It's a little bit different, stuff happens in a different way and the dice look really cool, they look like a bubble gum. So yeah, without further ado, let me show you the components and let me tell you what I think about this game. So yeah, King of Tokyo Duel brings you some of the already well-known monsters if you are in a King of Tokyo universe, if you like those games. So there's Gigazor, Alienoid, Space Penguin, Mecha Dragon, my favorite, Cyber Kitty, my second favorite, and the King. And all of them have a different special ability that only they can use when they are rolling the dice, when they are doing different things. You also get some really cool stickers to use. Still don't know where I want to put those. Probably just going to give them to my kid so he can decorate his room if he wants to. And yeah, you get a map. As you can see, it's really small map. It's not that big. Fits almost on any table. And yeah, all of the monsters are here. There is on the other side just the artwork, which looks really cool. They could just leave it black, but I like it that they just put everything, you know, without all of the other, so it looks just really cool. So yeah, each of the players will pick one monster, doesn't matter which one you pick. Actually, you're gonna be on these sides over here, so maybe the board should be like this. So yeah, each of you will pick one of the monsters, you're gonna put them like so, and you're gonna almost immediately start fighting. So whoever is the blue player will take the blue one, the red player will take the red one. You will put it on your however many health your monster has. And there's, of course, as in any game of King of Tokyo, there are some really cool cards that you can get throughout the game. So there's, of course, two types of cards, ones that you keep in your hand and ones that you play and discard immediately and do whatever they do. And so yeah, you're gonna have some cards over here, they're going to be displayed. And as I said, the dice, I just wanted to show you the dice first and talk a little bit about those. I mean, check them out. Aren't they? Do you just want to chew them like a bubble gum? Because I really do. The two ones, they look like a chewed bubble gum. It's already been used, I don't know. So yeah, basically, as in every King of Tokyo, you're gonna roll your dice 3 times. But depending what you get, you're gonna activate different things. So if you get 3 stars, you are going to be moving a star token 1 space toward yourself. So you have the star and this like a broken building thing. You're gonna put them at the starting location. And the aim of the game is actually to either pull one of these tokens toward your end space. So if this one or this one ends on your last space, you automatically win, doesn't matter which one. Or if both of these tokens, as you can see, there's like these 3 spotlights, as we call them, as the game calls them. So if both of these tokens are in your spotlight area, you automatically win. Or if you, of course, are able to kill the monster, if you are able to reduce its health to 0, you also win. That's like the third thing. So when you roll the dice, let's say for example you rolled 3 of the stars, you can keep rolling, and let's say for example I rolled 2 more stars and an energy. So for 3 stars you can move 1 space toward yourself, and the extra stars are just extra movements. So it's not 5 movements, it's actually just 3 movements, which means you can go maximum 4 or maybe even more if you have these, you know, in your possession. So yeah, as you are moving these back and forth and as you are doing this tug of war, when you play the cards, there's going to be some icons over here, you know, of different animals, monsters or whatever. And once some of them don't have it, when you just play them and that's it. But once you play this card, you will find the matching token, you know, that matches this space, and you're gonna put it somewhere. So for example, this one covers 2 spaces, and if you manage to pull this over here, doesn't matter who does it, if you pull it over here, you actually get to hurt the monster, or you get to use some of these dice, you know, you get some of these dice tokens, you know, that usually you can only have 2 of these, which means you roll some extra dice on your turn, stuff like that. So yeah, there's also like these tokens that actually give you an extra space. So once you put them like this, so now basically there is a 1 space extra that you need to move, so you can kind of if they are really like pushing it toward the end, you can kind of slow them down a little bit, so they have to pull it toward them some extra spaces, or there is even one, let me just quickly find it, this one for example, that actually cuts down one space. So if you put it like so, from this space you automatically move to this space, so this one is completely skipped, so you can like speed up the process and get it toward yourself. And basically that's what you are doing throughout the game. Like in a normal King of Tokyo, you are buying energy, you are getting energy to buy cards, you are rolling your dice, you are attacking each other, but there is this really interesting tug of war going on. And the game is so tense, it's unbelievable. Every game of this I played with my nephew, with my niece, every game I played with them, there is always this like tug of war. There's all of the aliens have different, all of these monsters have different abilities, and they work really nice with each other, so one doesn't feel more overpowered than the others. Of course, some are easier to use than the others, definitely, but still, this tug of war back and forth, and it's always almost to the last roll. It's almost like if you don't roll good now, I win, or if you roll good, you win, which means the game is really tight. I like this game. I never had a landslide victory. It doesn't matter how much the dice are going your way, because after all, this is a dice game. As I said, there's always a way to mitigate a little bit of that luck with buying the cards that have these tokens and putting them so you can help yourself, or so you can mess up with the opponent, and overall I think this is a really, really nice conversion of a two-player game, King of Tokyo, because King of Tokyo, you could play a two-player game, like normally, just one is inside, you're just gonna hit each other and be done with it, but this one focuses about this tug of war. It just has different ways of how you can win, and I like that it's not just pull one of those to the end, you can pull both of them kind of a little bit to the end and win, so you have to be really careful about that. So yeah, overall I had a really, really fun time playing this one. Can't wait to play it more. I hope that they will support it with even more crazy things, because this was just too much fun. King of Tokyo is one of the classics, and this one does it in a two-player game, and it does it really, really well. So yeah, that is that. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for spending all your precious time with me. I appreciate all of those, all the comments, all the likes, subscribes. Supporting me on Patreon helps out a lot. And thank you all. Definitely check out King of Tokyo Duel. It's really, really fun game for two players. And until next time. Pozdrav.